Hey guys, this is Melissa Hunny B and you guys know me as one of Y.U.L Radio's hosts, but today I get to introduce myself to you as the pop recording artist that I am and that you may not know I am. I'm also a singer-songwriter, and I'm excited to share a bit of myself and my artistry with you.
Where and how did music all begin for you?
Music began for me but from the time I was born. So my mom was born into a very musical family. My grandfather is a singer. He sang a lot in Trinidad. He was the first Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. And my uncle, my mom's brother, also is a singer-songwriter, has had several hits all over the radio and writes for big artists. And my mom, she was a music educator at the university, taught kindergarten to grade 8 music. So music was always in my life, and I guess I just sang forever since I can remember until now. So it's in my blood.
So when did you decide you wanted to perform music professionally?
I wanted to perform music professionally for as long as I can remember. I was put into dance at age 5, so I just loved to perform, and I started doing live musical theater performances and competitions, and from there I just knew that I wanted to sing professionally. I wanted to entertain and be an entertainer, and so I went to theater school and took a lot of singing lessons, and my career took off. I started doing musical theater all over the country. I'm in Toronto right now from Canada, and from there I went into acting, and I just didn't feel like I was being fulfilled. I was not getting enough music in my life, and even though I was doing what I loved professionally, there just wasn't enough music. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to start to write and see what happens. And I just took pen to paper, and all of a sudden I was like, wow, I have a talent that I didn't even really know existed. I'm gonna keep doing this and see if I can just continue to get better, go into the studio, start recording, see how it sounds, and from there it just snowballed, and I couldn't stop. I found out that I wanted to bring my sleeping bag and live in the studio. I didn't want to leave because I was so in love with making music, and that was about a couple years ago, and now I just feel like I'm fulfilled.
Okay, let's talk a bit about your name. How did you come up with your stage name?
Melissa Hunny B is something I came up with because Melissa actually means honeybee in Greek. Now I'm Trinidadian and Hungarian, I'm not Greek, but I love the fact that the word honeybee still meant something that has to do with my actual birth name. And I was thinking about keeping the name HunnyB just by itself, but there are a lot of honeybees out there. So to keep myself away from all of that, I decided to keep my first and last name and use HunnyB in quotations in the middle, so people can call me HunnyB if they want, like Melissa Hunny B or just AKA Hunny B. And keeping my first and last name was great for me because I am an actor as well, and they credit me as Melissa Vasey. People who don't know that I do music, who are fans of mine in the acting world, they went and searched me, they could then find my music as well. And that was important to me, that everybody could find my music. I also have a friend, Marcel Jones, who's in the industry, who kind of brought up the idea of using HunnyB in my stage name, and I have to credit him because he's very influential and had a lot to do with me deciding to use that name. So Melissa Hunny B
Nice. Behind the scenes, who writes and produces your music, your songs?
Well, I write all my songs. I write everything. And my producer, NHD, he produces for me. He's from the UK, he's amazing, and yeah, we're a great team. So everything is original, unless I have, other people on the record who want to write their own verse or whatever, then that's you know, that's cool. They do their own thing. And I do work with other producers. Like I have a soca track that just came out, or soca remix that just came out of NHD's original of the single Jack that we have out on iTunes right now. And Derek Bryn did the remix, the soca remix. So I do work with other producers. I also have a song out there called The Unknown, was produced by a producer from here, from Canada, by the name of Terrence Lamb. So, but originally most of my music is produced by NHD.
Okay. Speaking of your music, what are you currently working on right now?
I am working on a lot. I am finishing my album, and the title is The Time Is Now. So look out for that. It's going to be done this year, 2013, the lucky year. And I'm finishing that. We're almost done. We're like a couple tracks away. And I'm actually, speaking of The Unknown, which I was telling you, that was produced by Terrence Lamb, I'm working on a music video for that single. So that will be shot this month actually. So that will be out soon. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. And what else? Yeah, just basically finishing my album, coming out with the new music video, and some performances I have coming up. So looking forward to that.
Okay. So will you be going back to Atlanta to perform?
Yes, actually, I was asked to perform at a fundraiser to raise money for cancer in Atlanta, and that's being held March 30th. So nothing is confirmed yet, but I was asked to come and perform. So if everything goes according to plan, I will be there March 30th, and I will let you all know where and when, so you guys can come and raise money for a really good cause and come support me and hear me sing.
Okay. Can we expect any collabs on your upcoming album?
Yes! My album, The Time Is Now, is going to be featuring some artists. So far, I have collabed with Joe Budden, which was very exciting. We have a song called Round and Round that we have done with him, and produced by NHD, of NHD Music. And what else? Oh, Let's Dance, which is a great dance track featuring an artist by the name of Jay Carr out of Miami, Florida. And also a song called Win or Lose, which is my personal favorite, also produced by NHD, and that is featuring Muko P, a rapper out of London, England. So my album is going to be very cultural, very worldly. People from everywhere.
Nice, nice. So who would you say Melissa HunnyB sounds like?
Nobody. Melissa Hunny B doesn't sound like anyone. People ask me that all the time, and I don't know how to answer it. I have my own unique voice. I'm classically trained, and yet I write and sing pop music. So you infuse the two together and you get a different sound. I think that my music can be related to top 40 music that's out there. Like if you wanted to put it in like a big genre, a big category, it could be like Rihanna, or just the sound of the overall project. But I have a mix of everything in there. But really in terms of my voice and my sound, you can't compare me to, oh my gosh, you guys have to see this. This is my puppy. He's in almost every video I did. His name's Tonto. He's my baby. But anyway, and he's very musical too. He can sing. But we'll show you that another time. Yeah, so really, I am unique. You won't hear anyone that sounds like me.
Who inspires you and has inspired you musically?
I have been inspired by so many different artists. Growing up, my mom listened to Vanessa Williams, Bette Midler, Nat King Cole, Natalie Cole, Nina Simone, Tony Bennett, Frank Sinatra, list goes on and on. So I grew up to a lot of that, Whitney Houston. And then I started developing my own taste and started listening to, Mariah Carey and TLC and Genuine and New Kids on the Block and even Spice Girls and Alanis Morissette and I listen to Alicia. I'm inspired by Alicia Keys, Adele, Emily Sandé, who I'm in love with right now and just can't get enough of her music, and met her and acted like a bumbling fool in front of her, which I don't even understand why, because I've met big stars, bigger stars than her, but I think she's fantastic.
Okay, so where can your fans find out more about you and hear your music?
You guys can find more about me and hear my music on my website at www.honeybeentertainment.com. Honey is spelled not like the honey you eat, Honey, but it's spelled Hunny, letter B. So it's Hunny, letter B, entertainment.com. And you can also find me on Facebook at facebook.com/MelissaHunnyB, spelled the same way, HUNNYB. And you can find me on Twitter at SingerHunnyB. You can find me on Instagram at TheRealHunnyB. You can download my mixtape on datpiff.com. Just go into the search and type in I Am Me, which is the title of my mixtape, or search Melissa HunnyB Vasey and you'll find me. And yeah, YouTube me. Just search my name, go find me, tell me what you think, comment, interact. I love to interact with my fans. I love to hear your comments. I love to know what you're thinking, what you're feeling. So please do that, and I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to seeing you back in ATL when I come to perform.